Hey guys, so I am back again and I'm literally going to throw this camera because this is the third time I'm videotaping this video. Oh Lord help me. Okay, let's try to do this because I think I've got to take my dogs to the, oh yeah, they gotta go to the groomer. Okay, so I'm going to recap over Parris Island because that was a long time ago and there's a lot more to it now. So yes, let's go over that. So Thursday is family day. Traffic is awful. So definitely want to get there early. Set your alarms. Family day is 8 to 3. There's a motivational run, so I got there around 6. Make a very vibrant sign so they can see you during the run. 7:30 you go into a building. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my little notes. So everything that they have been through, they're going to go over with you guys, and you get to see them stand there in their uniforms in front of you. Everything is marked, so whatever platoon they're in, it is going to be marked so you know where to sit at. They are released after that. I don't remember what time it was that they got released, but anyway, so you don't want to leave Parris Island at all. They cannot leave Parris Island. If you want to leave to go get food, that's okay, but I wouldn't because it's going to be so much traffic and so much trouble trying to get back on that base because you have to go through a front gate and they are constantly checking stuff and you don't want to do that. So bring a cooler because there are 3 places to eat. There is Subway, a burger place, I think it's Backyard Burger, and the MCX. They're great places to eat, but everybody goes to them, so you do not want to be standing in line forever like everybody else. So if I could go back and do it differently, bring a cooler and go off somewhere and eat and just have a nice time because everybody else is going to be standing in line or trying to shop at the exchange, and it just is not worth your time. It is not worth it. So anyways, we spent hours in line and it was absolutely insane. So do not do what we did. There are picnic tables outside, so if you have a cooler, get to a picnic table quick. They also have tables inside at the exchange, so that's really good if it's cold outside, which Beaufort is hardly ever cold. The humidity is awful, so girls who like to curl their hair and straighten their hair and do whatever, your hair is going to look like a lion. I'm not even going to lie. It's awful. So bring some hairspray. Anyways, so there are 2 other places that I would kind of go off to if I were you. There's a place over by the ocean. When you come out of the parade deck and you take a left, you go down. You keep going and you'll pass a big statue and then you'll come up on a stop sign. I think there's like a little white gazebo type thing, and you take a right and then you take another left, and it takes you back to this place that has picnic tables up underneath it, and it's right on the ocean. Perfect place to get away. Another place is Elliott's Beach. I love Elliott's Beach. Matthew proposed to me at Elliott's Beach, and it is my favorite place in all of Beaufort, and I recommend everybody going there because it's so pretty. They've got picnic tables. I think they even got like, what is it, like a little place to where the kids can run around and play, and so it's nice. So if you have kids, that's perfect for them, and it's right on the ocean. It's just beautiful. So remember Elliott's Beach, look it up or ask somebody while you're there. Okay. Wear comfy clothes. You do not want to be the girl everyone talks about. You do not want to wear high heels. If you have to wear high heels, please bring flip-flops. I wore jeans and a dress shirt for family day, and I was so comfy and I was so happy because Matthew wanted to walk everywhere and I was not the one that was holding everybody up. So after 3 o'clock, they have to go back, and we stayed afterwards and watched them walk out on the parade deck and drill for a little bit. I don't know if they still do that or not, so do not hold me to that, but we got to watch Matthew kind of get ready for graduation. We also went to the museum on base, which is really nice, and I also recommend kind of getting away, doing your own thing, kind of avoiding the exchange until after 3 o'clock, and then go in there and kind of shop around and do whatever you want to do, because it's just going to be so cram-packed. It's going to be crazy. So, yes. Friday, graduation starts around 8. I think it depends on the season. I might be wrong, but I believe it starts at 8. You want to be there early, sit down, because it gets cram-packed, and they have a place where it's just like the family day where you can go in and they have it written down like where to sit, so that's really great. You want to bring a camera because the Marine Corps band's going to play, and you also want to take pictures afterwards. You may have to go through detectors. They used to not have them, and that's a new thing they've added. So you want to leave everything except for like your camera and your ID in the car. Do not leave your ID in the car, because my last graduation I went to, I left it and I parked so far away and I had to run back. And I almost missed my best friend's graduation because I was trying to run back to my car to get my ID, because they'll recheck your ID when you go through the like screening area. So they have seating charts, like I said. Of course, dress comfy, cute but comfy. They get released and they have so much stuff, so make room in your car, because they're going to have literally so much stuff. And if you are the type of person, if you're like me and you pack a lot of stuff, then you're kind of screwed. Luckily, we took Brad Paisley's, one of his tour buses when we went down, and we had like the whole bus, so that worked out really well for us. So make room in your car. You can buy a video afterwards of the graduation. I recommend doing so, because like my mother, she videotaped the wrong person, and so I had to go back and get the video. There is going to be bad traffic when you leave, so definitely I would just sit back, let everybody leave, kind of relax for a little bit, because most of y'all are going to leave and drive home right afterwards, and just relax and let everyone go, because it's going to be crazy trying to leave Parris Island. Okay. And last but not least, Beaufort itself, you want to get a room in advance. Why I say this is because these cheap hotels in Beaufort, I'm not going to name any names, like cheap enough, like I'm talking like $40 to $60 rooms that are normally $40, $60 rooms, they will bump up their prices to $150 a night just because of graduation. I cannot stand that more than anything. I understand why they do it, but these places are so nasty. So you want to get a room in advance. Definitely check out the ratings on these hotels. There are good ones and there are also bad ones. There are hotels on base. They get booked up quick. There are hotels on Parris Island, which we stay at the Osprey Inn. And I don't know if y'all can stay there, but I would check it out just in case. There's two on the air station. It's a little bit farther away from Parris Island, but if you're looking at spending like $100 less a night, I would definitely drive 5 more minutes down the road. So look at those. There's Marine Corps Air Station Beaufort has hotels, and Parris Island has hotels on base. So check them out, or rent a house. We used to rent a house before I moved to Beaufort, and it was $100 a night, I think, for a 3-bedroom house. It was so perfect. So if you're going with a big group, I suggest renting a house. Okay. And Thursday night, when you leave from, not graduation, family day, I suggest going to downtown Beaufort and checking that out. It is gorgeous. There's a lot of history there. I also suggest going to Hunting Island. You have to pay to get back there, but it's well worth it. It's a very private, like really, really nice beach. And that way you don't have to drive all the way to Hilton Head. On your way out to Hunting Island, I suggest going to Bella Luna's Cafe. It is Italian, and it is the most amazing food I've ever had in my entire life. My husband even says he's been to Sicily, and he said it's the closest thing to Sicilian food that he's had. So Bella Luna's is amazing. And there are carriage rides in Beaufort. There's, depending on what time of year you go, there is haunted rides through downtown. There is the Forrest Gump tree not far from Beaufort. There is the Old Sheldon Church, which has been burned down twice, which is gorgeous, and I suggest anyone go there. And you are also close to Savannah, Charleston, and Hilton Head. Savannah's 45 minutes away. Hilton Head's 45 minutes to an hour. Charleston's about an hour. So you're kind of just in the middle of all those great places. So if you've never been to any of those, I suggest maybe stay a little bit longer and go check those places out. They're really, really nice. And make sure that you get your car pass and everything set up beforehand. If you get down there Wednesday, I suggest going on and doing that, because it's going to be so crazy because of graduation and you don't want to have to sit in line forever like everybody else. So go on and try to get as much stuff prepared before you go down there, because if you wait till last minute, you're going to pay more, you're going to be stuck in traffic, and you're going to be hating your life. So if you have any questions about Beaufort, please let me know, and I would love to help you guys out. I just wanted to update this video because a lot has changed since then. Not a ton, but there's been a few things that have changed and a few places I wanted to recommend to you guys to go to. Also in downtown Beaufort, Panini's and Luther's are great places to eat. So yeah, definitely check those places out, and they have boutiques also. Okay, anyways, so yeah. If you have questions, please let me know. I will link my business email address below also. So if you'd like to not leave a comment but send me just a message over email, that's great as well. So I hope you have a great rest of the day, guys. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I think I'm going to upload a video soon about my experience in Beaufort. So anyways, y'all have a great day, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.